Yo guys, it's CFB, welcome back to a brand new video, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to have to keep my noise down to a little bit of a level, because people are sleeping, so yeah. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about Chelsea 2, Blackburn Rovers 0. Chelsea progress into the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup, and I've actually got the Carabao Cup quarter-final draw right here on my laptop. It was meant to kick off like 5 minutes ago, but apparently it says there's 10 minutes left. I don't know. So, I mean, if the video's still rolling, you guys will see my live reaction to who we get. But if it's not, then you'll see when the game comes out or when my next video is out. So, yeah, Chelsea beat Blackburn Rovers 2-0. Before we get into nitty-gritty of everything like that, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so notified every time I load a video. Also, first link in the description is my second channel, so go and check that out. It'd be very much appreciated. And also my streaming channel, which I'm going to be live streaming on soon. I don't know when, I'll let you guys know. It will be gaming stuff. It will be out in the description down below, so go and check that out. And yeah, let's jump straight into it, because Chelsea have just beaten Blackburn Rovers 2-0 in the Carabao Cup. This is a massive result. We just beat Blackburn Rovers, an absolute steamrolling team. You know how brilliant that is. Chelsea just beat Blackburn. Of course, I'm kidding. Chelsea beat Blackburn Rovers 2-0. Cool. I was making it out to be a big deal, but it's not really a big deal. Well, it's a big deal because we've got progressed to the quarterfinals now of a cup competition, which is cool. But like, let's be real, we all expected Chelsea to win this game, no matter what team we put out. If it was the whole of the second team, whole of the first team, half of the first, half of the second, half of the second, half of the third, we expect Chelsea to be beating mid-table championship teams. We do. Let's be real here. And it was an easy day at the office. Let's say that it was an easy day at the office, but it wasn't as good as I thought. I thought my prediction was going to be 3-0. My prediction yesterday was 3-0, or we need to score 3 or more goals. That's what I reckon it would have been, but we only scored 2. We obviously had double the possession, double the shots, passes, everything like that, you know. But I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed, I've got to be honest. With a lot of our first teamers, I'm going to go through the lineup before I say this. With quite a lot of our first teamers and quite a lot of good players on the pitch, I don't think Chelsea's performance was really particularly great today. I don't think we've shown, if that was a better team in front of us, like any standard of Prem side, like even like a team 20th, no, about 15th to 10th, if we faced any of those, I reckon we would have struggled today. We could have drew. I wasn't too impressed with us. I've got to be honest, I wasn't too impressed with how we played. But the players individually didn't put in a bad performance. But it's just the team all round just didn't connect. So we went with a starting lineup of Robert Sanchez, who's a first teamer. Reece James, first teamer. Disasi, you could say he's a first teamer. Badiashile, first game back for Badiashile. And we'll get onto it in a bit. Badiashile, Cucurella, first teamer at the moment. Ukachukwu, second teamer, okay. Enzo Fernandez, first teamer. Palmer, first teamer. Gallagher, first teamer. Sterling, first teamer. Jackson, first teamer. So there's about 8, 9 first teamers there, you know what I mean? And I've got to be honest, I wasn't impressed. And Blackburn as well, fair play to Blackburn, I've got to be honest. They played some good football every so often when they could. They played some good football. They attacked really well at times, finding out the pockets of space when we were trying to press them. They were doing it really well and quite beating our press, which was it's actually quite worrying, especially going into the Tottenham, City and Newcastle game, because they're our next 3 fixtures. Oh my God. Ooh. But yeah, we didn't put in a great performance. If like I said, if the better team was in front of us, we would have lost today or drew. But let's go through the goals. So first off, Badiashile, it was a corner, it came in, deflection, Badiashile's just there, ready for the tap in, scores, and we go 1-0 up. It's good, cool. And the second goal was Sterling off the left hand side, cuts in, bends it, bottom right hand corner, makes it 2-0. But we played poor. I'm not, as I was saying about Blackburn, this is a point I just completely forgot about just a second ago. I've got to give them props because they also didn't settle with a low block. They actually came and tried to play their football. They didn't settle with a low block. They didn't sit with 11 beyond the ball. They tried to play football. Fair play to them, fair play to Blackburn. They came and gave it their best go. And got unlucky, do you know what I mean? Got unlucky because there was at times there where they could have actually taken us, but, they would take too long to make the shot or take too long to make the correct pass, or their pass was a bit off, do you know what I mean? If that little bit was more accurate or better, we could have conceded or caught out today. We could have. So yeah, I'm not particularly impressed with how we played. Individual wise, we didn't play too bad, but all that matters is we got the job done. We're progressing to the quarterfinals, and it's looking like, I don't know who we're gonna get, but from what I've seen, the only teams that have progressed into the quarterfinals that are really good are Liverpool and Newcastle. They're the two teams that progress. West Ham beat Arsenal, which is big, and then the other, Everton won as well, and then the other two were Championship teams. So they're the three you want ideally. But you've hit a quarterfinal. Now you can start. I don't want to say dreaming, because let's be real. You don't really dream when you're in a Carabao Cup game, but you can start going ahead and thinking, all right, wait, okay, we can give it our best shot to go and win a cup this season. Do you know what I mean? We can. So yeah, there's practically nearly 3 minutes until the draw starts. I don't know if the draw will be live on here whilst I'm talking to you guys. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let's get into the player ratings and how their performances were. So Robert Sanchez was standard, made a good save towards the end. I would say Robert Sanchez was a 6, solid. Left back Cucurella he got caught out. Do you know what? One of their players was spinning him at some points in the first half, but second half he came down and relaxed and looked a lot better. So I say Cucurella was a 5. I think is fair. Badiashile scores on his debut. It's solid as well. I've got to be honest about Badiashile, and I want you guys to give me your opinions in the comments down below as well. I don't think since Badiashile has come to Chelsea, he's ever put in a bad game in a Chelsea shirt. I reckon he's been average at times. I don't think he's been average. I reckon he's been a little bit better than average at times, but majority of the time, it's been really, really good. It's been really good, and it's a start for Badiashile. It's a start. He came off in the second half as well, but like I said, he got a goal. If he didn't get a goal, I would have given him a 6.5, because he was solid. He didn't really have to do much in that first half, do you know what I mean? But he also got a goal, so I'm going to give him a 7. So Badiashile with a 7. Disasi stayed on majority of the game. Again, was solid. I don't really have to say much, really. He was decent. So Disasi, I would say, was a 6. You know what I mean? That Disasi Badiashile partnership, we've never ever seen it at Chelsea Football Club, obviously, because Badiashile's been injured, but it worked. It worked. They both looked really, really good. They both looked really solid, and they both look like they've known each other for a while, because obviously they have, because they played at Monaco and stuff like that. So yeah, solid all round. Reece James had one shot in the first half that was saved, and apart from that, again, didn't really have to do much in the first half. Came off in a second, created a couple chances against a Blackburn Rovers team, Championship team. You expect Reece James to have a good game, and he had a solid game. He did what he had to do. All that mattered really for Reece James was fitness in the tank, ready for the Tottenham game. Do you know what I mean? Because when Reece James is fully fit at his best, we all know Reece James is the best right back in world football. It's not even a debate. Do you know what I mean? No matter who it is. So Reece James, I'd say, was a 6. Was quite solid. Gallagher, I want to say no. Enzo Fernandez. You can tell we missed Enzo Fernandez in the Brentford game. The passes he was picking out, his passage you won't see, any of our Chelsea players making against Brentford, because none of them did. Nobody on the pitch really made the same passes apart from Reece James than Enzo did. The over top through balls, picking the passes out that certain players in our team just won't pick out against your Brentfords and your Blackburns. So we really missed him in that Brentford game, but we saw him today, and like I said, he was picking out the passes that we usually know him for. again, 6 was solid. Ugachukwu played again. Like I said to you guys, I'm going to say they were all solid today. Actually, to be fair, maybe a couple of others in a minute I'll go into detail about. But Ugachukwu again was solid. He was solid. Individuals today were solid, but it's just the whole team moral and the way we played. It just very, very poor. It wasn't as quick and direct, and it was a bit sloppy at times. You know what I mean? Ugachukwu, I would say, was a 5.5. There was a couple of times where he lost out, but then he recovered it really well. So, you know, fair enough to him. Sterling played. First half was atrocious. Every time he got the ball, he slowed it down. I was raging at TV. Every time he got the ball, he slowed it down. I thought the stream was stuck on slow motion. Do you know what I mean? Because every time he just got to him, it just slowed down. Do you know what I mean? It's like the opposite of Flash. Slow-mo or slow flash. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Every time he got on the ball and ran, it slowed down. That everything just broke down, the play did. But as soon as he moved over on the right-hand side around the 65th minute, 70th minute, he played really, really well. So, you know, and he was taking on his men. Wasn't just running into him. He was beating them. So for that, and he scored. So I say it was a 7. Nah, I say it was a 6.5. I say 6.5 was fair. Gallagher, again, another player that was just solid, really. Was sweeping up the pitch like a dog, you know what I mean? Gala dog, you know what I'm saying? The stream has just started, by the way, so we're going to find out hopefully in a minute. Gallagher, I would say, was a 5.5, again, solid. Who played off the right? Palmer in the first half didn't do anything wrong, but was just a bit quiet. You know what I mean? It was just a bit quiet, wasn't creating as much. Second half, created more, had more shots on target, and was shooting when he had to as well. So I'll say was a 5.5, and then we move on to Jackson, who I think was stinky today, really bad. There was one chance that came to him and he skied it. There was a defender in front of him, but he was in the box and he skied it. Bar that, he didn't really do anything. Like, the service wasn't great to him either, to be fair. To give him justice, the service wasn't great to him, but when he did get the service, he didn't really do much with it. Against a Blackburn team, I expect you to do something a bit more, do you know what I mean? So, I've got to be honest, I say 4 for Jackson. I've got to be honest, I wasn't impressed with him. We brought on Madueke in the second half with 5 minutes to go. Don't think I could really rate him because, you know, he didn't have much time to, you know, impose himself in the game. A Matos, a youth player, came in again at the same time, literally the exact same time as Madueke. Can't really rate him because, you know, he didn't have enough time. Carabao came on, again, was solid, 6, and that's about it. I'm pretty sure. Caicedo sort of didn't really see the point of, really. I think we should have kept Caicedo fully fit and ready and not risked him in this type of game. But he came on and was, again, solid, a 6, was dictating the play, sweeping, everything. Was decent. So, yeah, that's my player ratings for today. Let me know in the comments down below what your player ratings are. This stream is just not starting, guys. You know what I mean? They just keep saying it's going to start shortly, but it's not. So I don't think I'll be able to tell you guys who we get. I don't know. But, you know, today what I noticed, and it's really annoyed me about Chelsea, is we're 2-0 up against teams, and we're 1-0 up against teams, low-rated teams like Blackburn Rovers. And when we don't need to, we shoot outside the box or from distance. And it's really annoyed me because, yes, I know I come on to YouTube all the time and I say to you guys, I want to see Chelsea against low blocks, or when we need to, shooting outside the box and, you know, hopefully creating a chance from that shot outside the box or from long distance, you know what I mean? Anything could happen. That's against teams that low block, or when we need to shoot outside the box, you know what I mean? Or when we're losing, try it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just try it. But when we're winning 1-0 and you don't need to shoot outside the box, like, you actually don't need to. Like, if you need to, even when you're 1-0 up, I can understand. But, like, there's like one defender in front of you and you're still hitting outside the box. But then when there's like 8 players in front of you and you have a chance to shoot outside the box, you don't do it. I just don't. Why? And we only seem to do that against low-rated teams. Has anybody else seen that, or is that just me? I don't know, but I'm not very, very happy about that. I'm hoping to see us shoot outside the box more against other teams. So, yeah, I'm not really too impressed about the way we played today. I think we was very poor. This is still not started, so I'm sorry, guys. I'm not be able to tell you guys who we're going to get. But, yeah, I'm not very, very happy. But all I'm happy about is we got to see 2 goals and we progressed into the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, which is still big. So I'm hoping the teams we're going to miss out on is Liverpool and Newcastle. They're the teams we need to miss out on. But albeit, I would take Liverpool because I think they're very beatable. But they're the 2 teams we need to miss out on. The rest I'll take. And I'm going to make a prediction before this even starts because it's still not started. Like, I swear to you guys, look, just to prove it, just in case I do get this prediction right. Look. Still not started. I'm going to predict we're going to get one of the championship teams. I'm calling it. Come on. I'm hoping we do as well because it gives us an easier run to the semi-final and the final, hopefully. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm going with one of the championship. I'm saying Exeter City. Exeter City, I reckon Chelsea will play in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. That's my prediction. Let me know. Well, by the time this video's up, you'll probably know anyway. So, yeah. Let's see if hopefully I get that prediction right. Chelsea move on to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Up the fucking shouts. And, yeah. Hopefully we play better against, you know, your Tottenham and your Cities and your Newcastles, because if we play like that against them, might be a lamb to a slaughter, let's just say that. So, yeah, hopefully you've all enjoyed this video, guys. Like and subscribe, everybody. Take care, all. Bell notification on, because videos will come at any time. And, yeah, quarterfinals, here we come. Take care, all. Peace.